Skål is a Viking beer hall. Skål means cheers in Norwegian and various other Scandinavian languages. And what we try to do is design a space that kind of invokes that spirit of a Viking mead hall. So this very warm, welcoming, often raucous environment where people are just in here having fun. And we really try to create a setting and an environment where people feel very comfortable and relaxed. I opened Skål because I care very much about my Norwegian and Swedish heritage. I also have a background in the beer industry, so I kind of wanted to bring those two things together. Ballard started as a Norwegian fishing village. There is an incredibly strong Nordic population here. When you walk into the beer hall, you can see long communal tables. You can see a roaring fireplace in the back. This is a 1920s building that we spent a lot of time rehabbing when we took over the space. Our outdoor area is right out there on the street, so you're in the heart of the action on Ballard Ave. The phrase utepils is a beer outside in Scandinavian languages, so it's a great opportunity to be sitting out there with a beer and kind of just enjoying an afternoon in the sun. At its core, it's a beer hall, right? So we've got over 20 taps, mostly from the state of Washington. There are a dozen plus great breweries here in Ballard that we love to support. We've got a beer hall mug club. We actually have 1,500 people who are mug club members here, and they've been incredible supporters of us since we opened. So what the mug club is that you're drinking out of a Viking-sized tankard. We work with a local artist. She creates these tankards for us. They're 20 ounces, so if you're part of the mug club, you're getting a 20-ounce pour, but you're paying for only 16 ounces. I think what we've actually become known for, though, is the amount of mead that you have available to you here. Mead is the drink of Vikings, the nectar of the gods. We've got local producers here in Washington State that we love to support. We've got cocktails that we make with mead. You can do a whole mead flight in here. And then also we have a cocktail program that is focused on the Scandinavian spirit aquavit. The vast majority of our cocktails are aquavit based because we want to educate people on that product. We've got an option for you if you've got a group of 2 or 3 to use one of our Viking shot swords. People are familiar with a shot ski. Well, we've turned that into a shot sword here at the beer hall. We've got a full kitchen at Skål Beer Hall. It's not your grandmother's Scandinavian food. It's our kind of Pacific Northwest and modern twist on some Scandinavian classics, but also what you would typically find in an elevated pub. So we've got a huge Viking-sized pretzel. Those come with 3 different house mustards that we make here at the beer hall. You can also get it with beer cheese that we make in-house or a smoked trout spread. We also try to use a lot of the ingredients that the Vikings might have had available to them. So we've got a lot of wild flavors from the woods and the sea that we incorporate into what we're doing here. We've got a large skewers program. You can get some interesting things like duck hearts or venison. You can get them all together kind of on one large Jarl's platter. What we're trying to do is really have a modern twist on some Scandinavian classics. We've continued to build our event program in here. We do things like mushroom foraging classes and the history of Vikings. We also do drag shows on a regular basis. We care very much about supporting the local LGBTQ community. We do that on a monthly basis. We also host drag brunches in here. We have classes designed around learning about what mead is. We also have a regular cheese pairing class where we work with a local cheesemonger, and she comes in and selects 5 unique cheeses that we then will pair with a beer or a cider or a mead. But I think ultimately people keep coming back over and over because of the warm communal space that we have created. You're always used to having a friendly face with one of our staff, and they keep coming back for more because we're constantly refreshing what we're doing in here.